she came and hugged me. We started crying, both of us. Me and her, upstairs.
When you got that car first 100K, what did you do with it?
I ate Rolex.
You skipped Mama Chigere and you went for Rolex?
By then Mama Chigere I think wasn't yet there. Yes. I ate Rolex and it was my first time to go and buy pork at Kyadondo using my money. Nagama ninokweyeno namoko. Na went at Rolex nengena muchiba ndane naba film nasatula film naba film kuva kumacha paka lwegulo.
Aaron, what did you carry now?
I just carried clothes ezokuchakala. Natamuta nejini zange. Ngabaka tugende.
You had been watching too much TV of where you go, and from get-go they give you branded shirts, branded shirts, branded vest. That's what I thought. Aaron was watching Sia Kolisi. One of the, I want to call it a lame joke that I normally like to run, is that when people leave the country, even if it's just going to as far as Ghana, I expect them to come back with a bit of an accent, but unfortunately one of our production people has really disappointed me. I hope the person that I have today on the podcast has a little bit of an accent. But another day for Candid Rugby Conversations. My name is Ruben Kihumuro, and it's very, very important for us to give people their proper introductions, and I hope I do it justice, and if I don't, he will tell me what I need to add. He is a tag rugby graduate, Heathens rugby player, Uganda 15's national team player, I featured for that, and currently with the Uganda 7's father. He is also a fan of the Golden State Warriors. We'll find out why. Is he a plastic fan or not? And then also a fan of Vipers SC in the Uganda Premier League. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Ofoyrwoth. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
But anyway, production, I don't know if that mic is a bit too far for him, because I want us to make sure that we're hearing him very, very well. However, Aaron, let's start with Ghana. How was Ghana?
First and foremost, I would like to say thank you for inviting me on this podcast. It's really an honor and a great show. And I would like to say, yes, Ghana wasn't that bad. Though it was very hot for some of us, with the dark people. So yeah, it was really very hot. I think Samo can tell. You can't even, some of us were moving shirtless, but
man, it helps to move shirtless, especially when you've been working out. But now if you're like Edwin and Bruno, I don't know how you start moving shirtless, but anyway.
Yeah, mostly I think what made Ghana interesting, the food was really very nice.
The food?
Yeah, the food was really very nice.
Which particular food did you enjoy the most?
I think this normal food, rice, chicken.
You did not try anything
The chef
local.
was really doing his good job.
You didn't try anything local?
There's a time we wanted to try something local, but the first person who tried it told us, it's not good, so we just left it.
So in those hot conditions, now it's easy to be a fan and be in all that heat, but you guys have to be on the pitch and have to play. How do you maintain, or how do you even manage such heat while you're playing?
You know, I would like to say, like, for us, whenever we're onto that pitch, yes, the heat, we feel it, but not that too much, because I think the blood is moving all the time, so we don't feel it that too much. But a person who is just sitting in one place, I think he feels it more. So I didn't feel the heat so much when I was on pitch, but I felt it more when I'm off pitch. Yeah.
It reminds me of Zimbabwe, where ice cubes had become a commodity. I would exchange money with Edwin. We go and buy ice cubes because it was very, very hot. But anyway, first things first, I noticed you have a YouTube channel where you put a couple of your videos, your shorts. What inspired you to take initiative with your own brand?
I think I would like to take this opportunity to thank my girlfriend Lucy. I think she's the one who motivated me to start the YouTube channel. And to be posting my videos on that YouTube channel, even on TikTok.
Yeah.
She opened up a TikTok page for me where I put my videos, I put everything of mine there. So yeah, she is the inspiration to that YouTube channel.
Does she run the accounts? Or you're the one that runs them by yourself?
Yeah, she's the one who runs the account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, get you a woman that builds you. Don't just get. When you're selecting, select properly. This is not in any way a dig to Edwin and Bruno yet again. But anyway, your life. What saying, what mantra, what thing do you live it by? Last week we talked to Scott, and he said for him he lives his life by the mantra or the saying, fuck it. That is him. For you, what do you live your life by?
I think I'm a free man. I think, though some people see me as a different person, and some fans even take, like, they don't want to approach me. They think he's a neraga, what?
Do you?
But no, I'm just saying.
They can see you in those blue vests, superstar shades. Like, oh my
I think those are some things which make them to fear coming next to us. Let me say, not only me. Mostly the Sevens boys talk about it. Yeah, but we are easy to approach and easy to talk to, so they shouldn't fear us. And I think, I live a easy life. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, before we get into a lot, of course we are here at the Gardens, Nigeria. Very, very beautiful space for your private parties, and every Tuesday they have a quiz, and that's what we are going to do after this particular shoot. So every Tuesday, just make it a point to come for their quiz. Very, very intriguing questions, but also so many offers, especially from the Nile Breweries family on their quiz. Also note that they have the East Africa Meat Carnival on the 30th of March, which you can put a pin on and enjoy, especially now as we're heading into Easter. But anyway, back to sports. What was your first interaction with sports? Was your first sport that you got a chance to start playing when you're young, was it rugby, or you started with something else?
By the time I started playing sports, I think we were staying in Nakawa quarters.
Okay.
It's just next to Kyadondo Rugby Club. Let me say, around Lugogo there are a lot of sports facilities. Football, we had KCC there. We had cricket oval, we had tennis. Yeah, a lot was around us, but me going into rugby, I think, what made me start playing rugby, I think it was because of crossing the road.
Okay.
By then I was very young, I couldn't cross the road, and our parents couldn't allow us to cross the road to go the other side of Kampala Rugby Club. By then it was called Kampala, now it's called Legends. Yeah, so we're just going across because my dad had a shop.
Yeah.
A shop there opposite Humasho Ground, Lugogo Transit. So I used to go there next to the shop, help him out, then go to Kyadondo because it was the easiest way. Even that bond wasn't there. We used to just cross and go inside Kyadondo. So I think rugby was my first sport.
Okay.
Though, soccer was there, but I wasn't interested in soccer very much. But my dad was, a Villa fan. So for him was into soccer more, but me, I ended up playing rugby. Though my mom wasn't happy of it because it was a rough game. I used to leave home very smart, come back very dirty. So he used to cane us badly, but me, my heart was
Do you ever have those conversations with her now? You see, mommy used to cane me. Now you see.
And nowadays, she enjoys it.
She's the number one fan.
Yeah, she enjoys it. Though she doesn't like watching it live. There's a time I wanted to invite her. She has pressure, so yeah, she just sees the highlights, pictures. Yeah, so
that's interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this was around what year when you started playing at Kyadondo? Of course, I'm assuming it was with tag rugby.
Yeah. I think it was 2007.
2007.
Yeah, that's when I started getting into rugby very much. So in 2007, I think we had a trip in. There was a trip.
I think I know that trip you're talking about. Was to the UK?
Yeah, UK, yes.
Man,
with those of Philip.
I wish I can find that photo and share it, where Musisi was as well.
Yeah.
Musisi.
Saddam, the likes of Saddam, Philip. So, but that trip, yes, I was dropped. The coach, the late, I don't know, I've forgotten his name, but yeah, he was a white.
Jim Park?
Yeah, Jim Park, yes. Okay. I was dropped and I was told that I was still young. By then I was very tiny, short. So yeah, I was dropped and I didn't go for that trip. Okay. But yes, I didn't feel bad. Yes, I felt bad, but I kept on working more harder to get more trips. And yeah, the Lord made it.
But who's that first person that really told you, Jango Owere mu tag rugby?
I think there are a lot. There was Stash. Now she's in the UK. Sky. Christine. Yeah, even Tolly was our coach by then. Even there's a guy called Mbaye. Right now he works at Kyadondo. Yeah, there are a lot, though I've forgotten some of them.
Now your particular class of tag rugby, back then, the people you played with in tag rugby, which names can you mention, of course, apart from yourself?
The people I played with?
Yeah, in tag rugby.
Philip Okorach, Jasper Ochen.
One of my best number 10s in this country.
Saddam. Joseph Ofoyrwoth.
Okay.
Those of Ijongat, Ramadan Govule. Even my brother Edmond.
Okay.
Yeah, there are quite many.
That's interesting to note, because now that really shows that that tag rugby is a huge necessity for rugby clubs around and growing the sport, because we can see the products and how they are contributing to the game in the country at the moment. But of course, for those that are watching, even before I forget, salads don't win scrums. I don't know if Aaron agrees with that, but make sure you get yourself a Fat Cat shirt, and you can have customized words for whatever you want, or you can have the generic words, or you can do the shirts at just 50k, the jumpers are 70k. You can get vests and show off in this heat with your muscles at just 35k. If you have a better half that likes crop tops, get them a crop top at 45k. So those are the number of things that you can consider with the Fat Cats match. But anyway, Kyadondo. So from tag rugby, just give us a bit of a story of how that point of Udem tag rugby, now you're going up to Heathens. How did that happen? I think I played a co against you in the Shield.
Yes. So my journey from tag rugby, I started with Tigers, coached by the late, may he so rest in peace, Robert
Tigers
Seguya.
Is currently what is Bisons now, right?
Yeah. Robert Seguya was our coach by then. I wasn't getting more of game time by then. Then from Tigers, yes, we played the Uganda Cup, went into the finals, our first finals, yes. We played and won it. I think we won it, but yes, I wasn't on the team, but as a Tigers player, during the finals, as the one on the scoreboard, as a ball boy. So as the one on the scoreboard. So
I think it is safe to say that you have been full circle part of the entire Kyadondo setup. The only thing that you're missing at some point will be joining the Wazee when you're at that point. But you have been on the scoreboard, kids.
Scoreboard, ball boy,
tag rugby.
Tag rugby, yes.
So do you ever get a time to talk to these kids and you're like, these young boys who are now looking up to you?
Yeah, whenever I get a chance talking to them, yes. In fact, I like what they are doing, because that's also where I started from. So I like, sometimes even when I'm also kicking that ball, so I don't really want to kick it far away, let me say, where that electricity plant is. So, because I know what's there. because I've ever been there. So there are big snakes there. There are what? Yeah. There are sometimes they use even to grab some of them and they hang it on the fence. So it's not a good thing,
for the ball boys.
Yeah, for the ball boys. Whenever I see, when I'm on that pitch, I don't want really to make their works very hard. So then from Tigers, I think Tigers fell down and Christine created Stallions. Yeah, Stallions. I think that's when my rugby started coming up. From Stallions, I had more game time. I think I finished the season and I was promoted to Buffaloes. Buffaloes, I didn't spend a lot of time.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't see you play much in Buffaloes.
Yeah, I only played one game, and that was third place against Rhinos in my career. I didn't even play. I just played only like 3 minutes. Only 3 minutes, and the game ended. From Buffaloes, I think I'm not going to get more of game time. By then, that was Coach Edgar Ameriga. I went back to Stallions to get more game time. I played in Stallions, then Delete called me, Robert Seguya.
Yeah.
He called me to Heathens. By that time, we're having a test match with Cabras Sugars from Kenya, Kakamega. So they called me as a small boy, and I was playing fly-off by then. He promoted me to fly-off. Coach Sogi promoted me to fly-off. He told me, Aaron, you're a good fly-off. I don't want you to play 9. Yes, you're also a good 9, but I want you to play my fly-off in Heathens for the first time.
So, what I'm just wondering is, you did not get enough game time in Buffaloes.
Yeah.
So it was just upon someone seeing the raw potential in you to give you, because going to Heathens, of course, we know the standards that Heathens has and the kind of players there. So for you, it was just a case of, I believe in this boy and I think he can do the job.
I think so. I think Coach Seguya believed in me.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was saying I could come out with some results when on that pitch. So, yes, when he called me, I first hesitated. I was like, going to Heathens and I'm going to play. My first game is against Cabras. Cabras are big boys, and by then Philip was there. Philip used to go there play for them. I called Philip. I was like, Philo, Coach wants me to play this test match. Should I really go for it? Philip first told me, yeah, you can play, but he told me you can play, but those guys are big. Those Cabras guys are big. I was like, yeah, okay. Thank you for the advice. Then they came on Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
Friday they had captain's run. Those Cabras guys. So by then I didn't even have boots to use. I called James Odong. Called James Odong and I told him, man, James, first help me with your boots. I have a game to play. I think even James was playing for Cabras, but he had come back to Kampala. He had I think 2 pairs of boots. He said, hey, okay, you come and get it in the morning. They had the captain's run at Kyadondo. I went at Chadi. Reaching there, I saw the guys. I was like, am I really going to play these guys? But then I was very small. I was like, wow, what am I going to do? What Philip said was right. I wanted even to call Coach Sogi to tell him, you know what, me, I'm pulling out. But something kept on telling me, you know what, go for it. You go for it. But I kept on, that picture kept on coming in my mind, seeing those guys running, passing the ball. You know, if you see a team in the warm-up, very organized, very smart, I was like, but these guys, am I really going to handle them? But something kept on telling me, you go for it. Good thing they started me on the bench. Opa started at 10. Then Opa messed up. Opa messed up in first half there. And Coach Sogi was telling me, Aaron, get up, warm up. I want you to go and play for me that 10. If anyone was coached by Coach Sogi, that guy was really, I don't know how to say it, but the guy can push you and tell you that you can even climb that flat.
The building. Yeah?
The building has like, the guy pushed me, nampike bigambo, nengamba, kati ndi munene. Bana basajja mbasobola. And I didn't want to disappoint him. So, yes, I went into that game. The English game, my first tackle I made, it was against Brian Tanga. Yes. He was a small boy also. I made the tackle and he made the knock on. I was like, butterflies in them. Butterfly, the next tackle I made, it was against that Fijian. John Kubu. Nengamba bana basajja kumbe bakubika.
Kumbe they bleed also.
Yes. Katutandikeza ni rugby. What Coach Sogi told me, yanga bachinchimu, you play territory rugby. Ufuna kapira samba busambi, and that's what I played. At the end of the day, as the man of the match, I played my game and I did what I was supposed to do.
In your first Heathens game?
In my first Heathens game.
What was the final score?
I don't remember, but Cabras won by, I think, not a higher margin, but yeah, it was a little one. But yes, I also enjoyed the game. Now, even Christine didn't. She thought I couldn't play that game. When the game ended, now upstairs, she came and hugged me. We started crying, both of us. Me and her upstairs. Yangamba Mutaban ozanye rugby lero. Now for me, all of a sudden, tears started coming out of my eyes.
What was going on through your mind at that time?
No, like I saw when I can do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw when now this where my journey is starting. This is where my journey started from. So I saw Nagama Muna. I'm not going to look back. Let it start from here and then we start moving on. Yeah, Christine, she didn't even say anything. She just hugged me and both of us just started crying. You know, tears
of joy?
Yeah. Yeah. I've now started playing my rugby. Then from there, I didn't look back. Salos and next stallions, Salos and buffaloes. I said, so let me move forward. There, they gave me a contract of Heathens. Then signing.
Looking back then, what was your first contract like? How much were you earning?
It was little, of course. Kyadondo thing it's very little money. Yeah, it's a very little money. You
didn't care about the money.
It was my first time earning like 100K.
Is it still at 105?
No, it's not. Yeah, people are now signing more than that. But for me, in that age, I was signing 100K. And like,
that was monthly, or something.
Yeah, semi-pro.
Yeah, the semi-pro contract.
Yeah, then the transport allowances also comes in there. So
when you got that first 100K, what did you do with it?
I ate Rolex.
You skipped Mama Chigere and you went for Rolex?
By then Mama Chigere I think wasn't yet there. Yes. I ate Rolex and it was my first time to go and buy pork at Kyadondo using my money. Nagama na went at Rolex, nengena muchiba ndane naba firimu nasatula firimu. Naba firimu kuva kumacha paka lwegulo. Sa ne waka nalisaga na kulya mmere. Just wanted to eat street food. So yeah. It was a good one, and then I played for Heathens.
How do you think your Heathens tenure has been?
Yeah, it has been good because it also made me go play some pro rugby in Kenya. I got call-ups in the 15th team.
Yeah.
That was 2016.
Around there, yeah, because we even did share a throwback this week of you guys playing Zimbabwe, and you were at 9, I think, in that particular game. But even before we get into that national team and all that, I noticed from what you've been telling me, your biggest challenge has been the fact that size was an issue. What did you do to help you at least put on some flesh to help you handle some of those big hits, some of those challenges of active competitive rugby?
I think me going to Kenya was something good for me, because that's where I got the heart from, and that's where I put some body mass. And that's where I think I started believing in myself that yes, Aaron, you can do something.
We talked about what I can call a culture shock with Scott last week, when he was coming from Kenya, going into playing in Uganda, living in Uganda. What was your experience now for you, a boy that has grown up in Nakawa, played for the Kyadondo setup? Now you find yourself having to go to a different land, different languages. How was it for you?
The good thing, I wasn't alone. So I was with Daudi Semwami, Joseph Aredo, Okia Solomon. So it was, for me, I would say like it was a good one, because we used to bond as homeboys. Yeah, we're all coming from here in Uganda, different places, but we're coming from what? We know ourselves different. We are speaking the same language, so the bonding was always there. We always kept on pushing each other. When we are there, walking. Let me say we are walking in a group. No, we used not to leave anyone behind. So, because we know where we are in a different country, different homeland. So, we used to work together always. So, I didn't. The only difficulties I got when there's those policemen in Kenya used to arrest us all the time.
Why were they arresting you guys?
I know there are a lot of Sudanese there. Now for me, they thought I was a Sudan. I was part of them. So all the time we used to walk from home till Junction Mall. Man, even it reached a time those of Okia Radio were saying, man, Aaron, for you stay at home, ogenda tukwatisa. Ogenda tukwatisa. Abapolisi bagenda tukwata batufeko sente zaffe. Egamba tugende. And it was
Did you have any form of identification? The club didn't give you anything?
No, we had, but those guys just wanted money. Yeah, they just wanted money. And whenever we used to tell them that we stay in Jamhuri, they say, that's where those guys are. They started saying, Sumanya, let's go to your home, let's go to where you stay. Like, Chitabu Sekatirero. They arrested us mob times, by the way, mob times. But the good thing that when they arrest us, we call the guys at the club. And they come and secure us and they help us out. But it wasn't, sometimes, yes, when we have like 1,000 shillings, we just give them. And they leave us, because we couldn't move with our documents, our passports, and our national IDs. Yeah, for us, we just used to tell them we have come here to study. They say, tell them we left them at home. And they say, leta kitu kidogo, give us some money. And we give them. When we don't have, we call the management at the club, and they come and help us out. Yeah, it wasn't challenging for us. Let me say for me.
How was like the setup at Kenya Harlequins? How was it? Playing there, training. How was everything? How was like a typical week in Kenya Harlequins, building up to game day on the weekend?
Our first training session, I think, yes, it was very difficult because meeting up new faces, new friends. And me, let me say, I even went there without even a boot. For me, I thought I was just going there.
You went to class without a pen?
Without a pen. For me, I just went there and I was like, in my sneakers. But then Auntie Dika waited for Nakasente. Kataonenga mbo why? Kangende bugenzi anti pro chaika.
Pro,
Everything everything is there, so ningamba kangende bugenzi natukeri ningamba bana wakatuuka kumacha olwegulo ne bagamba mugende ku training ningamba omusajja yatunonda ne mungamba mind sina boot ningamba you go in your sneakers. I went in my sneakers. Ngasina under the kit. I don't have kit.
Aaron, what did you carry now?
I just carried clothes. Ezokuchakala. Ne jeans zange. Ningabaka tugende.
Aaron, you had been watching too much TV of where you go, and from get-go they give you branded shirts, branded shirt, branded vest.
That's what I thought.
Aaron was watching Sia Kolisi and the Springboks.
That's what I thought. Anti-pro rugby. They're going to give a training kit. What? The two carry but yeah, the experience was good. Katia, when I get such things, of course, yakugenanga nete gese bulungi nnyo. Yeah.
But anyway, let's just jump a little bit away from the rugby. What's a typical Aaron day like? A day for you when you're here and you're not, of course, moving Uruguay. What? When you're just here, what is a typical day of yours like?
I think we have like an online business, me and my woman. Sportsville, yeah. So it's not yet. We haven't yet gotten a place yet, but we are planning to get one. And I think for me, yes, I be on, let me say, posting those social media things, or posting the items, and sometimes go to the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, like play with my son sometimes. So I'm always home. Yeah, doing those small things, going to the gym, playing with my son. Yeah, I think that's how my day goes.
Okay, we'll definitely, of course, put out some on this podcast, some banners just for people to know Sportsville and what they can be able to get from Sportsville. But how has the support so far been from the time you guys have been using social media to push your business, and from the rugby community? How has the support been?
Yeah, it has really been very good. And I would like to say thank you to the rugby fans, and to all who are really supporting us. It's really hard, but of course if you don't have the heart to stay into those small businesses, of course oja komekere bwanga, you have nothing to do. So it's really very nice. I won't say that it's bad.
Okay. Looking at fatherhood, how has fatherhood changed your life, in your opinion?
Why, it has really changed me a lot. Sienze oli Aaron yali azungenye, yali abukabuka. Kati waliyo kalimiti yao akaliwe, yes. So it has really changed me a lot.
What are those things that maybe you didn't get, or you were not taught as a young man or a young boy, that you were making sure you want to teach your son?
So look at them.
When you are young, I'm sure, of course, as people, we strive that the next generation, we are trying to make sure that they are better. So I'm sure I don't know about your childhood much, but I'm just looking at your childhood, and now as you're seeing your son grow, what are some of those things that you think you're going to be there or teach your child that maybe you did not get for you?
Yeah, for me, I think I'm working very hard. I don't want my son to struggle the way I did. Yes, and I didn't go much into school, so I'm working very hard for my son to study and to go further.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why always I'm putting my body on the line and working more harder for my family and for my son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want your son to play rugby? I just saw recently on some post on social media where one of the players, Josiah Sempeke, said that the nephews were telling them, one nieces and nephews were telling him, when are you taking us to rugby? And he was like, they don't know that he's the last in the family to play rugby. Tayagala bana be kuzanya rugby. Kati, for you, what are your thoughts on that? Do you want Roman to play rugby? Or golf?
Sawa zino of course emipira eja rugby jejiri ewaka. So he keeps playing around with it. So
yeah,
nze sija mugana sport yona ina njagala kuzanya, as long as he's into sports facility. So if he wants, yes, I would like him to play rugby, because yes, that name of Ofoyrwoth Jr. would really sound very nice when
you can already created a hashtag for him.
Yes. Rao Jr. Yes. So
what if he shocks you and he says, man, Daddy, I don't want to play sports. Me, I want to be a dancer, or I want to be a doctor. How would you take that information in?
No, I won't take it bad. Yeah, sija chitwala bubi, because chasazeo kola. Katiawa. That's his life.
You're a better man than me. I think if God ever blesses me with a child, sports, mateka. I tell you, when you're still young, we are going to play like 6 sports: tennis, football, rugby, tag rugby, what? Until you pick what you can handle.
Right now I'm trying to introduce him into rugby so much. Yeah, we'll be there at home. We pass the ball with him. A good thing, I stay with the cricket coach next to me, Jackson. Yes, so he goes into his house, he grabs the bat, starts hitting those cricket balls.
Now you've given a small boy a bat, everything in the house is going to get spoiled.
Hey, Jackson's house suffers always. It suffers. Even sometimes he hits his ankle head, so but nothing to do, of course. Yeah, so we are trying to introduce him into many sports here.
Okay, so there was an interesting picture I saw, I think posted by Lucy some time back, when you were on international duty, and he was seeing you on TV and he was excited, pointing at the TV.
Yes.
When you saw that video, what came to your mind? The first time you saw that video, how did you feel?
Wow. Empewe yampitamu na ya. Empewe yampitamu na ya ngamba. See, my son can even recognize me when I'm on TV. So I really felt very good. And yes, even if on newspapers. Yeah. When I was in Uruguay and Ghana, my dad, he was staying with my parents, so when my dad brought newspapers like this, pointed at me, he was like, Daddy. So yeah, they told me, and yes, I felt very happy. I felt very nice. Yes, so it's really a happy thing seeing your son very happy when he has seen you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Talking a little bit about mental health. In today's game, as compared to back then, there wasn't so much social media. Right now, there's a lot of social media. Fans say a lot of things. Maybe fans that don't support your team. I know take for instance, of course it's called banter these days, but now like you can see our noisy neighbors once said that the Sevens players are now special influencers, content creators. Then you have people that criticize you. How do you handle criticism as a person? Or things that don't sit right with you that people have said?
Yes, it really affects me, and it really affected me more in Dubai.
In Dubai?
Yes, when we had that bad tournament.
Earlier on, yeah.
Yes. I posted, and there was a fan. He was like, Musanye bijanjalo. So my roommate was Massa. Massa. Akasaja okalabye bigambo byekogedde. Nenda ko Massa reply yo message. Nagamba naye ani oyo. Mbwa simumanyi kuvolo. I first child posting. Ngamba let me first concentrate on my game.
Okay.
But of course it affected the game. somehow, somewhere. So this time round, when we're going into Uruguay and Ghana, so we as players, we decided to, okay, if we are posting, we post like on a Thursday,
okay,
on a Thursday on a Friday night, before the games kick off. So yes, that's what we're doing. So going into the tournament, no phones.
No phones.
Yeah. So you get your phone later in the evening when the tournament has ended.
Yeah.
That's when you get your phone and you do whatever you want to do. Because we didn't want to be distracted in the social media. So me, yes, even before that Nile special thing, the time I used to get the yellow cards, the what?
Yeah. It's actually something I wanted us to talk about, but let's actually dive into it.
Yeah, it also, yes, it affected me so much, but zo muntu agamba leka boogere. That's why I don't even sometimes reply people.
Yeah.
Leka boogere. For me, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I go into that pitch. If Ruben, if you talk, I'll understand, because I know you've ever played rugby. Leka to oli atana yingira ko mutsayicha rugby. He doesn't really understand something.
Yeah.
Shege akatia. Yes, byali binuma naye I used not to give it attention so much.
Time, yeah. So much emphasis.
Ngamba, yes. Me, I used to motivate myself, and yes, my woman, yes, used to also motivate me more. So aga barekabo lekabogere. We just keep working hard. And also even my coaches kept on, yes, pushing me all the time, because no one goes into that pitch to get yellow cards.
But in particular, that thing of the yellow cards, there was a time when they said the name Aaron Ofoyrwoth, everyone was like, oh, your man, afuna your card, in every game you get a card, yellow or red. What do you think you tweaked with your game to change that from a person that was a perennial, let's say on the pitch, indisciplined player, getting cards and maybe sometimes costing the team, to a player now that if he's not on the lineup,
so that's why the time I didn't give them that attention, let me really work hard, let me work myself up, and be a yellow card, be red card, and be vehicle.
Yeah.
So sometimes scenarios is saying that I think the teams, whenever you're going to play a team, they go and watch your games.
Yes.
Kachaka baba gamba. Oh no,
they were targeting.
Yes, kati ono kati mukolechi, ono kasta fuluma board, kasta yes, he's a yellow card person, so ono kati mukolechi into obaru ano ba kolechi.
Yes.
So I think they used to do that on me, but yes, kati when atandika kuchiva mpola and I started upping up my game.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, Uruguay. Uruguay, the first one we went to. Coach Tolbert came to me and told me, yes, there was a lot on social media about you, selecting you on the team, about the yellow cards, Bichi. But I want you to man up your game. I want you to go off social media. Okay, keep your phone. I want you to give me this tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, just play for me your rugby. I know you're a good rugby player. Just play for me. And yes, leave social media. And what I did, I kept my phone away.
You kept your phone away?
I kept my phone away and concentrated on the game. That was the first tournament I played without even getting a single card.
Okay.
It's possible. It's possible. So I started. That's when I started working myself up. Nagamba bugambi zino yellow card sigina damu zifuna. Yeah, it took a while. I think I've just started getting the cards just recently here. I just want to yes, Dubai. I
Uruguay.
think. Yeah, Dubai. Uruguay I didn't get.
It was Dubai, I think.
It was Dubai, yes. Uruguay, I didn't get. Even Ghana, I didn't get. So I pushed myself.
Yeah.
Then seeing yes, no Lucy, yes, Bafan, yes, they talk. But sometimes Kangamene, yes, in the Blue Banjo Gerako, it motivates me.
It motivates you.
Yeah, to work more harder. Yes, in the no Jogara Kechi, no Jogara Kechi, I won't attack you.
Okay.
Even if I know you, but I motivate myself.
You motivate yourself.
Yes, even sometimes yes, a fan may be talking there nga kwagaliza. Ngayagala ukyusemu. So that's what. Sometimes I don't reply them. I just keep working myself hard and harder.
I've seen there are some sort of psychology trainings or meetings that you guys have as Uganda Sevens.
Yeah, with Edgar Kaziwe.
Yes. What do they? What are they? What's their purpose to you guys?
I think it has helped us into these tournaments we've been going to. Starting in Dubai, Uruguay. That's why you see nowadays we do those breaths, the 3 breaths whenever we go into the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it really helped us a lot to forget what's in our mind.
Forget and focus.
Yeah, and focus onto the game we are going to play. So yeah, it has really helped us a lot, and it has really helped me as a person. No? So yeah, it has.
Okay. So let's just jump a little bit into the national team now, of course, as we head into the second part of our conversation. Of course, for those that are with us, of course, make sure that you are above 18 as you enjoy your Nile special or anything from the Nile Breweries family, and just have a drink as you're watching this podcast. Anytime is beer time, just make sure you drink responsibly. So 15s rugby. How did you get that call up to be part of 15s? I mean, there were so many other players at that time who could play 9, Chiwalavye, how did that call up happen for you?
Because, as I told you, it was, of course, Coach Sogi was the one into it in Heathens, in 15's coach. So he's the one who called me up.
Yeah.
And yes, he used these same words he used to tell me, and he used to tell even other players. So I think he believed in me, and he trusted in me. And he was like, he wants to give me a chance to play on the national team.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'm around, I'm available. So in 15s, I think I don't have much caps. I have few of them.
Best moment playing in the 15 setup for you?
I think when we won against Kenya in Kisumu.
Against Kenya? Oh, that game. That game was very, very... I mean, the team
Small
was very
boys,
young.
Yeah, very young. So, I think that was my best moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do any, what they call rookie hazing? Zoricho Zaba rookies, guy. I've seen some of Marvin Odong and the guys. Did you do any of those things? They normally happen in away games.
Yes.
What was your rookie ritual like? What did they make you guys do?
We used to, for us, we wore shower caps.
Shower caps?
Yes.
You're the ones that started the shower caps that Dixie is wearing right now, and so many pictures.
Yeah.
Omuzungu ya later AI when Dixie is suffering with Arnold. But yeah, anyway. So what made you decide to make the switch from 15s to 7s?
Okay, like let me say, it's always nice to give other players game time.
Game time. Okay.
So for me, when I got that chance to represent my country in the 7s team, I thought I was like, I should now select between 15s and 7s. And I enjoyed more of 7s. So that's why I was like, let me go with 7s for now, and at least I give these other people a chance to play for the national team. So yeah, I think 7s is my best right now. But of course, if I get a call up, if they call me for 15s, I won't refuse.
Okay.
If we don't have any 7s
engagements.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm free. I can play it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just paint a picture for people. How is the 7s camp like? We see you guys on social media, man. You guys look like you're a proper unit, very good friends. The things off the pitch, the way you fight for each other on the pitch. But just tell us, how are those things, from the early morning trainings to the gym sessions to being in the rooms? How is it been like to be in those
in the sevens camp? I think we have a culture.
Okay.
And that's what we are following. So yeah, like we take ourselves as brothers. Yeah, even if we come from different places, but
because that's what I actually wanted to even ask. The fact that last weekend you could be Heathens is playing Pirates. Then this weekend you're in camp now. How do you differentiate those things?
Of course, that way vuruge yonga whenever, even if wano wetuwade tukomao.
Yeah.
Aba Pirates singa baletera aba Cobs. Aba Heathens zinga tugamba we are coming to beat you guys mu aba Cobs. Temucha tusobola. Just my so that bonding it's always nice. Because it's even on and off pitch when the sevens guys are playing for their clubs. Kanambe when Heathens is playing Cobs. You see that hunger whenever we are playing against each other because we today you're there to evuruga buli kaseera tugamba nakukubye hand off tosobola sibalya bichi. So it's just like let me say tulinga ba Uganda we tudda mu national duties. Yeah, tubali aba Uganda, but when we are out now, we are into our clubs. Our ticket bibira byala nnyo mbasi kumanyi nange obato mmanyi. So yes, kyebola abantu kubira ddala. And even if we are off pitch, cutting Saturday when Heathens was playing Cobs, I was with players supporting. Wenga wale kananga nange ndekana nganga muli bafute mucha asobola bichi. So it was really fun on and off pitch. It's really fun. So that culture which is in the sevens camp, I think me I enjoy it more. That's why, because now when I'm with the sevens guys, I learn something
new.
Yeah, there's what you're bonding tufuna and you talk to different players kagambe tosa afuna wa Heathens ngali wa Heathens oba wa Cobs ngali, you keep mixing wajinja hippos wera ko no Pirates. You just get that bonding mogere munyumye muko. So that's, I think it's a culture in the sevens camp.
When you joined the sevens, you were a rookie. Nekati Wesangoli assistant captain. So how have you? What kind of leader are you first of all? Are you the one that leads by example on the pitch, or are you the one that gets the time and you talk to some of these younger players like now Shimwa, like Roy Chizito? What kind of captain are you, and how has leadership impacted you?
I think I'm a leader on and off pitch. Sometimes the young players come to me, the senior, audio chino na chino, tuko zotia. I don't understand something like this. Chegea. Mugamba wa otategeera.
Yes.
Jaga ontege wa wenyine otategeera. Okay, kati muntu nga Shimwa ngamba mu. I want to learn, I want to be like Ian. I want those kagambe when you kick those high balls. I want to learn how to steal them. Line out tukoze batya. Na mugamba kale, you know what? Jangu, you come early, we practice before coach's training starts. Come very early, tutandikira. Era naye ajamangu inze ne musambira mpira nagoba natandika zipanchinga line out ne mukanyugira nafuna abamusutula babiri ne bamuyambako. These people don't know how to pass.
Okay.
Either like the forwards, the what. Coach agamba, oh no. Gendali ni Aaron. I want 20 passes on the left, 20 passes on the right. So that the coach wants everyone to learn how to pass on the team. So for me, the leadership is not only on pitches. Either way, both on and off.
Okay, that's very, very interesting. There's a question I wanted to ask, but it's skipping my mind because of the cavuyo that's happening behind the other side. But anyway, let's first go into this. Who is of course, without disrespecting, who's the joke of the team or the person that makes the most jokes in the camp?
Right now?
Oh, why are you the one?
No, I'm not the one. we have Philip.
Philip.
Yeah. And sometimes Massa even.
Of course, Massa. Who's the serious man on the team, on the sevens team? Always serious.
Like who means business?
Yeah, like even getting a joke out of him is very hard.
Pious.
Pious. Really?
That's Pious.
Who's the one that wakes up the latest?
Pious.
If it was a score sheet, Pious is getting 2 points for Pious. 2 points for... Okay, and the last one, who eats the most in camp?
They are tuli bangi awo nange mwendi awo nange mwendi.
Okay, that's interesting, but as we leave the whole seven setup, maybe you can just in about 30 seconds just tell people, man, how is your week, so they know how much work you guys put in for the sevens. What time are your trainings? How is it a week schedule like for you guys for this Uganda sevens?
Like when we resume training?
Yes.
I think, yeah, from this tournament we came from, I think they have given us a 1 week break.
Okay.
And this is this week. Then after when Easter gets done, we resume with gym. I think that's on Tuesday. So yeah, I think next week it won't be that it won't be a serious week because it will be a gym week only. Then
okay, but under a normal program, when do you train? What time do you train?
We train Monday, Tuesday, rest Wednesday, resume Thursday, Friday. So yeah, we'll be having 2 sessions. One starts at 6:45. Then from 6:45 to like 8 something. Then those people who are going to go to work. Then we'll be having gym after the after the pitch work. That's 10 10:45 to like midday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So biggest before even I go into that, Kawa Sports put out an article some time back of you saying Aaron Ofoyrwoth crowned Apple's best in rugby. This was an award you got from Real Star. As a Heathens and National Rugby Sevens player, Aaron Ofoyrwoth won the Apple 2022 Fort Bet Real Star Award for rugby. So what has been your biggest award that you've gotten or accomplishment in rugby for you?
Me as a person?
Yes, you as a person.
The national team or
anything from your career?
I think when I was let me say top point scorer.
Top point scorer.
Yeah, in Safari Sevens.
Safari Sevens.
Yes, the first one and this second one I just got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. When you look at rugby right now, you know, we have so many challenges in rugby with players not getting as much as maybe they deserve to get. But what's that one thing, or what are those things that you say, Bino bienfunye mu rugby, and I'm happy that this is what I've gotten from rugby? Not accomplishments, but maybe opportunities, maybe this is what I've been able to get out of rugby.
No, I think for me what I've got from rugby, moving around, like
traveling the world.
Traveling the world, yeah. And knowing different people, associating with those so-called superstars from different countries.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Who's that one superstar you've met and you are starstruck? You're like, onondi kuchisawe na ye.
Jerry Tuwai.
Jerry Tuwai.
Yeah.
Fiji.
Fiji.
Proper. When you find your superstar like that, how do you even start tackling them, Bandak?
Nagamukuba mpuliremu.
Agambe that boy from Uganda. Biggest regrets for you in rugby?
I think when I was dropped in 15s.
In 15s?
Yeah, when the team was traveling to Nairobi, then they got to Senegal. It was, it really turned me off badly, but I didn't give up.
Okay.
Because I think when they came back, we were playing Zimbabwe. When I think that's when they gave me a chance and played at 9 and Philip at 10. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know by any chance how many caps you have? 7s and 15s? Do you keep any records of your caps?
I think 15s I don't exceed 20.
Don't exceed 20.
Yeah, I'm like 16 there. Now for the appearance for 7s I don't know.
Those ones are many.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump into the fans' questions now. Of course, we posted something and we're asking fans, if you had a chance, given a chance, what would you ask Aaron Ofoyrwoth? And these are questions from some of the fans. The first person was asking, does he think we have what it takes to get to the HSBC core status, and what will it take for us to get there? Do you think we have what it takes to get to the HSBC core status, and what do we need to do to get there? First of all, even this year, is it still realistic?
No, it's not yet. It's not, yeah.
So what's the bigger plan now?
So I think, yes, our first target was to go to the HSBC. But yes, the first circuit didn't go our way. That was Dubai. We didn't finish in the position we wanted to finish.
Yeah.
And yes, the second one was Uruguay. Yes, we performed much better than Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that makes us we don't have any chance of qualifying.
Yeah.
But yes, we are not putting our heads down. We are pushing each day we go for training until that target comes into success. Because we want we are also fighting for these young talented players who are coming up, the likes of 2K, Malcolm, the Shimwas, to come and also start somewhere. So I think the target is still on. It's still on, but we just need to work more harder. Yeah.
What keeps you going? What keeps you pushing? Because the question is, what keeps him pushing? So what keeps you pushing?
I think whenever we win, and whenever we win tournaments, whenever we win games, it really motivates me a lot. And whenever a player comes and say, well played, or a fan comes and say, well Barizanya, the coaches, the what. So that's, even sometimes the team, different teammates from different countries come and tell you, nice play, you're really a great player.
Okay.
So it really motivates me a lot. And there was a time we were playing, was it the time we played Australia, almost, was it World Cup?
Yeah, I think that was that Birmingham?
Yeah, I think it was Birmingham.
Was that game? But
when we went draw.
Yes.
So their coach, the Australian coach, came and told me something. He was like, you're really a great player. I would love to call you and you play for my club in Australia.
Did you get his contacts?
I didn't get his contact, but I think I just want that chance to chat with him again, like face to face. Let me say, if we can get a chance of getting an invitational HSBC tournament, and I try engaging into him, it would be a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think such things motivate me a lot.
Someone is asking, Are you able to eat 10 chapatis?
No.
What's the most number of chapatis you've ever eaten? 2?
Yes.
I don't know.
2 only.
I don't know. Lima.
2 only.
Very easy. Apart from Heathens, which other club can he play for?
Only Heathens.
Only Heathens. Heathens nebagamba mukati Heathens bagijeweze mu England.
Ngenda England.
Ogenda England. What is your favorite training drill?
My favorite?
Training drill.
I think passing and kicking.
Passing and kicking.
Yeah.
Mbwa akaviri koina kameka.
Karaisi nyo.
Karaisi nyo.
Karaisi sikabe.
Then the last question is, why Heathens?
Because where I am right now, it's because of Heathens.
Because of Heathens.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, let's jump into some of these quick fire questions as we start to conclude. Player you enjoy playing with, or players you enjoy playing with?
I think the entire 7th team.
Don't be political with me. Give me. I know, yes, we know you enjoy playing.
You're going to be players.
Let me now restrict it. Player you enjoy playing.
Adrian Casito.
Adrian Casito.
Yes.
Of course, who did want to play with a man that runs like that? You just give him the ball and you watch like this. Like,
no, it's just because me and him coordinate. Yeah, we coordinate very well.
Me, I personally think that you should be playing at what would be the 10 in 7s, and then Adrian at sweeper. What do you think? Do you think you enjoy sweeper more?
That's why I'm saying me and Adrian we coordinate. Yeah. Sometimes I go and sweep, and sometimes yes, he's the one who goes. That's why you see sometimes we keep switching. Sometimes when it's our ball attacking, it's a scrum down for us.
Yeah.
Adrian goes to scrum off IB10.
Okay.
Yeah, when he's tired, he tells me, Aaron, you know what? Okay. Even line out, you see, we keep switching. So that's why I chose him, because me and him, the bonding is really tight when we are onto that pitch. We understand ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toughest opponent you ever faced?
It was Fiji. 2018 Gold Coast.
I don't know how people tackle those guys with legs
batukuba batutomera ne basajja bafa banene nga tokyayaga kwata kapiira.
You know it's bad when you enforcers are like black. So let's talk about just a little bit rugby in Uganda. What do you think they can do more for players to get the support they need?
They should put facilities.
Facilities.
Yeah, rugby in Uganda, sport in Uganda, we are more talented.
Yeah.
We just need more facilities and more investments. Abana baino bawasente.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's money and facilities.
Yeah, abana bateka munyo.
In your opinion, what is the ideal, let's say on a club level, nga mu championship cut, what would be at least a fair pay for a club player? Tugambe omwezi aina kufuna zino sente. Tali ku national team, but just a standard club player, because that is now the benchmark, the minimum. Then but andiko kuongeza from that point.
Kakadesi kabi.
Okay. Fair enough. Have you gotten any offers from abroad?
Right now, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an agent? Oba gwe agent wo.
Wali aliyeyo.
Let us hope he's doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Which players do you enjoy watching or look up to?
International or?
Both local and international.
I think let me start with local. Yes, normally I enjoy seeing these young players. Let me say the likes of Malcolm,
Okello.
Yeah, Aaron Ofoyrwoth.
Okay.
Yeah, the likes of Sempeke. Hussein, is it Hussein, the one of Hippos?
Yasin Waswa.
Yasin, yes.
Yes.
He's really talented.
International?
International stars, you know.
Do you follow international rugby?
Like in sevens?
Sevens or 15s?
Sevens, I do follow sevens a lot.
Sevens, eh?
Yeah. Because stars, you know, it's what I'm playing.
So which one or two players from the international scene?
My favorite was Jerry Tuwai. Cecil Africa. You know, I think
you played against Cecil Africa in Zimbabwe.
No.
Oh man, those dread guys confuse me. They are like three guys. I think it was
Davids.
Justin.
Justin, yeah.
Man.
Justin, that fly off is really very nice, very good. Even Davids.
Yeah. Anyway, what's your biggest fear?
I fear to be dropped.
You fear to be dropped?
On the national team.
Now, let me tell you something. I had a friend, not a friend, a person I was with in the team in the Miriango. Big boy, could hit boys. Do you know what he feared? Butterflies. He's very big, but you put a butterfly here. The other side. So for you don't have any funny fears like that.
You mean game-wise or?
It doesn't have to be game, it's just general life. What is your biggest fear?
Those wild animals.
Of course, you have to fear. It is just standard. If you don't fear wild animals, then we fear you. But anyway.
Even if I'm not next to it, but like let me say, even if a snake just comes there, of course.
Man, let me tell you guys, if I'm being honest, man, if it's a praying mantis, even if I'm on a date with a babe, praying man, come Kongola mabere. I have trauma. I need to go and see a therapist for that shit. Because something happened when I was young, but that's a story for another day. One thing people don't know about you. That you think they should know, not the ones that you think they shouldn't know.
I mean, I think people shouldn't fear me.
Shouldn't fear you?
Yes. They should just come and approach me, tell me whatever they want to tell me. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Because even Scott, everyone was like, when we were having the podcast with Scott, everyone was like, Kumbe Scott can laugh. Kumbe Scott has these jokes. People didn't know that Scott could actually have such conversation.
Well, he was also, by the time he was manager Kyadondo, well, the time we used to be the ball boys.
Scott was scared, even me, I'll agree with
you.
The one of
just going to demand him. Going to demand him. Kugenda yo. Not just wasting away. Ojo genda yo. Ngabuli muntu amutia. But he's a good person. Yeah.
What's your favorite food? On any denga you're like, man, jali amiri. Chicho chosokoku okulowoza.
Kaunga na bijanjalo. Kaunga na bijanjalo. Portion beans.
Okay. Yes. When you guys are in the professional environment, don't they give you guys a diet on what you need to eat?
It's like it's a buffet. They give us a buffet. You just choose whatever you want to eat. So you choose what you know. It
seems you don't like experimenting things. You have not moved properly with some more experiments. I'm talking about food. But anyway, and lastly, these are trivia questions. Nothing to do with rugby, just general knowledge. Wakola GP? You didn't? Okay, but it's okay. First one is, there are 5 questions. Which country do you think is the largest in the world? Hint, it's in Europe. Which country do you think is the largest in the world? Guessing is okay.
London?
Country. Not capital city.
UK?
No. I'm giving you one more chance. It starts with R.
In Europe?
Yes.
No.
Russia. Yes. Number 2, according to the Guinness World Records, what is the best-selling book of all time? You've ever read it?
The best-selling book?
Yes. The best-selling book of all time. From the beginning, when the book started being sold, you've bought it, you've read it.
Me?
Yes.
Ruben Olimbiemwa.
I am telling you, and you're going to be very shocked. You have read this book. You probably even read it yesterday. And Radio Joseph reads it a lot.
Bible.
Yes, the Bible. Why okuba tosoma Bible no ngakuwayiriza?
Kasanzikiriza Mukama Katonda.
What is the only food in the world, emmere yokka mu nsi, that can't go bad? Teyonooneka. Newogirekera emyaka 10 teyonooneka.
Ng'ogifumbye?
Togifumba, it's natural. It comes from things that cause pain. And it comes from insects.
Grasshopper?
No. Do you want another chance?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It comes from insects.
Yes. Honey. Honey from bees. Honey doesn't get spoiled. In the United Kingdom, what is the day after Christmas known as? In the UK, what is the day after Christmas known as?
The day after Christmas. Christmas yancha.
Christmas ya lero.
Boxing Day.
Yes, still Boxing Day. UK was just there to confuse, but yeah. And finally, I don't know how much music you know, but hey, before going on a solo career, Beyonce was part of what R&B group? Hey. Beyonce yomumanyi. Tandikirawo.
Omanyira Yesu mugenda nnyo.
Omugenda nnyo. Kyokka tewawulirizanga music ye ng'ali mu group y'abakazi abasatu. Bali ngoba bana at some point oba bali basatu.
Wanimbuzi zaabo aba Uganda nandikugambye Blue 3. Sibategera nnyo.
Kale eno answer ye eri Destiny's Child. Naye kankubuuze. Group ya Alien Skin bagiyita ki?
Wangon Forest.
Hey. So, any last words from you before we close? Kyonna kyoyagala okuyisaawo, kyonna kyoyagala okugamba abantu?
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank omanyi ekigambo kino kizibwaliranya abantu era ekyo ekigambo kyamwe fat cats.
Fat cats, why?
Oh,
fat cats.
Hey.
I know there are people that say cat fats.
Yeah,
fast cats.
Twali Uganda nga tuli ku Twitter Roman tuwafo mu bana ine kigambo yayogera kigambo ekira twamusekerera nedda ajja kunyigira naye ngera yemanyi yayogera kigambo ekiri awo naye I would like to say thank you Fat Cats for hosting me and for welcoming me here and talking about my rugby life and my entire life. It's really good to always have such a good discussion and to know where you came from and where you're going and and I would like to take this opportunity to tell all the young players to believe in themselves and trust in themselves and to believe it's possible, and you can go places when you're disciplined, and so just believe in yourself and trust in yourself. So everything, the way will be open up for you. So that's the only message I can tell to the young boys.
Yeah, it's definitely been a great conversation, great experience. As always, make sure you follow us on our different social media platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please, if you do subscribe, the algorithm pushes us so that many more people can be able to see this content. And also, let us know who you'd like to see next, who you'd like to enjoy. Make sure you get some Fat Cats merch, whether it's jumpers, whether it's tees, whether it is bucket hats, whether it's vests and crop tops and more. And of course, this Friday will be at the Good Friday Touch. For those that want to come and vibe with us, whether you can play touch or not, you are welcome. And of course, finally, thanks to the Gardens Nigeria for this wonderful experience here. We do have quiz every Tuesday here at the Gardens Nigeria, so indulge, come and help Team Fat Cats. We are struggling. Average answers or average marks are like 5 out of 10. My producer is telling me to not answer that question, but I had to. And then also 30th of March they will be having the East Africa Meat Carnival, so look out for that and come and enjoy a variety of different meats as you also enjoy your money. Otherwise, thank you for being part of this Fat Cats podcast, yet another edition, and see you guys next time. Cheers.
Me, the person I would like to see next year is Pius Ogena.
Pius Ogena?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we are going to make a petition for Pius Ogena. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank you.